This is hilarious. I saw this last night. This is the shorter version because it goes on and on and on for like 20 minutes. And I don't know anyone that could take that. But this is a 911 call. A black family went to Applebee's and they called 911. Now you'd imagine what happened. Did a waiter come out and throw something at them or stab them with a fork? Were they the victim of a hate crime? What could possibly possess you to call the police while you're in an Applebee's? Did you see somebody go into the bathroom and come out with a gun and you're reporting that they're shooting people? I don't know. But here's what I don't think you call 911 for. Hi, I'm at Applebee's, and they do a $15 per person, all you can eat. Yeah, I tried feeding my entire family for one $15 plate, and they got mad at me. So I'm calling 911. It's just a flagrant abuse, by the way, of 911, an emergency number. Every time I see one of these videos and realize that they called 911 and police or emergency responders had to respond, I think of somebody somewhere that really needs the help that isn't getting it because these dumb fucking savages will call the cops at the drop of a hat. Meanwhile, once the cops arrive, 9 times out of 10, they get arrested because they don't know how to act. They don't know how to be civil. They don't know how to voice a grievance to the police without making it seem like they have a grievance with the police. So it just always goes south. Now, meanwhile, the initial problem is the reason that a lot of Red Lobster's closed, and I think Red Lobster's done, that all you could eat shrimp, these fucking morons would go in and get piles of shrimp that are supposed to be one person. You pay for one person, and then they would just sit there and eat the shrimp, all of them at the table, 15 of them all night. And it's like, we don't have this much shrimp for you motherfuckers. It's sad. But it's said, no one told me, but it's said. You'll see that in this video. So the woman is arguing that there's nothing that tells her that she can't order something for $15.99 and then feed her entire family. How do these idiots, it's simple logic, the ability to reasonably deduce that a restaurant could not possibly survive if 5 people, 10 people come in, pay $16 and eat all they fucking want. Can you just maybe put that in your head and go, maybe I'm wrong here and the restaurant isn't charging $16 for 10 people to fill up and eat for the entire evening? How dumb do you have to be? Well, you ask. Here's how dumb you have to be. Watch this fucking twat.
We don't want to call. Okay, they have a $15.99 special unlimited. Me and my sister both got one, and then we ordered dessert.
You called?
Yeah. We called because the man told us, because I gave a plate of shrimp to my brother. He told us we got to pay for him eating it. That's not what they special say. If you go look at their menu, it don't tell you. That's like you eating and you give something to your sister or your friend. It don't tell you nowhere on there if you share the food. Then they charge at 15. It's
All right,
unlimited.
could you pause for a second?
He told us.
This is fucking hilarious to me. This is hilarious to me. They called the cops because they honestly believe that their family should eat for $15.99, the entire family, because of some what? She brings the fucking menu out to show the cop that there's nothing on here that says that I can't give food to some. Meanwhile, it's absolutely on there. It says per person. You watch, they even say it and they can't figure out what it means. That fucking thick skull, it can't get through there. She goes, what's the difference? What if I have food and I give some to my sister? Yeah, if you go to a restaurant and you all sit down and you order food and then you go, oh, I'm full, or hey, Becky, you want to try the shrimp? I have some and it's delicious. Oh, yeah, let me try some of that. You could try some of my pork chop. All right. And yeah, the restaurant doesn't have a problem with that. Do you see the difference between that and you ordering something, the rest of your table ordering nothing, and because it's all you can eat, you shovel food over to your relatives, and the restaurant is wrong for telling you that you can't do that, to the extent where you think you are justified in phoning 911 over this whole ordeal. They are fucking retarded and have no place in our civil society. None whatsoever. Continue.
Because we share food. They charge us for every person that ate at the table. You can't do that because it don't say that.
Talking about some well, I'm telling you,
Can't do that.
because I
And the
recorded.
girl behind us will tell you. You can't tell us if we ordering it. It don't say if you this only for one person. It say $15.99 per person, unlimited. It don't say
All right,
$15.99.
pause. That's the perfect thing there. It don't say per person. And then 2 seconds later, it say $15.99 per person. Rewind that a little and watch. She actually says it doesn't say this. It says this, and it's the same fucking thing, this idiot.
Girl behind us will tell you. You can't tell us if we ordering it. It don't say if you this only for one person. It say $15.99 per person, unlimited. It don't say $15.99.
Well, what do you think it is?
But no, sir, he told us because he ate. I gave him my plate of shrimp. He told me he charged because he seen our shrimp. You can't tell me if I don't want to eat something, then I can't give it to
You're not
nobody.
trying to play the system. I get where you're coming from.
But they know we wasn't.
Okay, you're paying $115.99, so 3 adults can eat the one.
It's multiple things. It's endless.
15, but I'm thinking myself.
But it's endless. It doesn't say
Okay.
they limit
What do
how
you
much
think
you
it
can
is?
get. It doesn't say that, though, sir. They should say that. I'm gonna be honest. If you saying that, you should say per person. It doesn't say per person. It doesn't say
It
that.
does.
192.7.
It doesn't say per person though. It just say 15. And my thing is, if he charged us for 3, he's trying to charge us for everybody at the table. You can't do that.
So you're trying to do the $15.99, so every single one of you free for $15.99.
The way that says it's just $15.99 unlimited. Give you 3 options. It's one thing he tried to charge us 1, 2, and 3. Carter, stop, TT man, stop. Okay, I'll take him back in there. Just take him back in there.
$15.99 per
Bogus
person.
little shit.
It says it right there.
Okay, that's one thing. That's what I just said. And for us 3 adults,
Okay.
we ordered the kids some.
He's sitting here.
Could you pause a second again? The cop showed them on the menu. It says $15.99 per person. That's per person. And now she fucking savages. And now she's trying to argue some other point because the jig's up, pun, on the per person thing. How do you justify that you're going in with your family to eat at a restaurant for $15.99? Astounding. Let her rip.
Fucking savages to speak on. And don't say nothing to me.
made it our
If I go on your
situation.
shit,
You're
no. We're not
That's enough. Are you being warned for disorderly conduct?
I'm strong. Wait, hold on. I got the right to say what the fuck I want. He can say
If she doesn't shut up, she's going to jail.
Oh, I'm going to jail. But just shut up. Just ain't no fucking let it go. Because guess what?
I'm telling you one more time. One more time.
Shut up.
Wait.
Shut up. It's not worth it. Shut up. Get the fuck off me. I can say what the fuck I want.
at what you're doing.
I went and put my drink down.
And the man is right. Get him now. Get him.
Orders when I got one thing.
Please, sir. Please, can I talk to you? Please, sir.
One in custody. Holy shit.
Please, sir, please. Stay on my thing. Please. Sir, please, can I talk to you? Please.
Take the keys.
Now the please starts.
I'm going to
Please.
jail because I had something to say about somebody.
Please, woo-woo, just.
And now they don't know why they're going to jail. I go to jail because I didn't get on the menu? No. You're going to jail because you wouldn't shut the fuck up and you're disturbing the peace and you're interfering with an investigation. That's why you got arrested. If you'd have shut your fucking mouth instead of yelling at the cop for not doing something because you were disrespected, somehow they believe that's a law that the cops can do something about. He disrespected me. Oh, well, let me call for backup and we'll bring this guy right in. There's no law against disrespecting somebody. And then this woman, the great thing is, a white couple comes out. You barely see it on that, but comes out and they know what's going on because they saw inside. And the guy calls the woman ratchet and a savage, a fucking savage. So that just gets her out of control. She's like to the cop, why ain't you doing nothing about him? And meanwhile, he explained later on, I watched the whole video, it's not in this, but he explains later on, he goes, you were disturbing the peace. I told you to stop 3 times. You did not stop. You kept going. Why didn't you arrest that man? He said that because I told him to stop and leave, and he stopped and left. I gave him 1 warning, and he left. I gave you 3 warnings. You kept going, and I told you I'd arrest you, and I arrested you. They just, there's no, and then she keeps saying, why you ain't arrest him? He disrespected me. How stupid are these people? How fucking stupid are they? Very, very is the answer. Go ahead, play the end of this.
Say about him disrespecting me because I had something to say about him disrespecting me.
Get in the car.
I gotta go to jail because I had something to say about him.
Okay.
You're not going to be resisting, right?
I'm not resisting.
Then get in the car.
But you're really telling me I'm going to jail because I had something to say about him.
Yeah, you were
disrespecting me?
yelling. I told you to be quiet.
Yeah, I couldn't really hear it. All right, no big. Yeah. And then they don't know why they're being arrested. I'm being arrested because my blinker don't work. Failure to signal, sir. Could I see your license, registration, and proof of insurance? Well, I don't have my ID on me. It's home. All right. Registration. Yeah, this is my cousin's car. Insurance. Yeah, I got insurance. I just don't have the. Do you have it on your phone? Oh, let me see. 20 minutes of scrolling. All right. Could you step out of the vehicle, please? Why I got to step out? Could you step out of the vehicle, please? No, I don't feel safe. Where your supervisor? What your badge number and name? Could you step out of the vehicle, please? I don't have to. Yes, you do. I'm giving you a lawful order to step out of the vehicle. You have to step out of this vehicle. Am I being detained? Yes, you are. You're being detained. It's the middle of a criminal investigation. Well, why? What I do? Step out of the vehicle or you'll be dragged out of the vehicle. Another fucking 10 minutes of pleading goes on. Finally, backup shows up and they open the door and drag the guy out. He starts resisting. They cuff him. And as they're bringing him to the car, why you arrested? I'm being arrested for a blinker? I'm being arrested for not using directional? That's honestly, literally, that's 1,000 videos I've watched. I know them by heart. That is 1,000 videos I've watched. And they just can't get it through their heads why they're being arrested. They honestly believe it's because, sir, your directional wasn't working. Oh, wait, what? Bam! And then they pull them out of the car and arrest them. And then you hear them talking to their friends sometimes. If they got a phone going or they're at the station, they go, I was sitting in my car and they said my directional don't work and asked me for ID. I was looking for my ID and then they dragged me out the car. Oh, that's how it happened. Thank God for the fucking vest cams on these cops. Thank God. Because God only knows what bullshit these animals were laying on these cops. Oh, he hit me. He fucking did this. He called me the N-word. He fucking. Now you see it. You see it right there. They just are astounding little lying thieves. Oh, God.